Who's in the house? What are you doing? What are you doing? All messages. Okay, sound and video test, please. Someone let me know who can hear me and see me. Got an evening pee. I'm gonna just get some more light in here. Boom. You know you're on happy days. Yeah, I know I'm on happy days. I'm behaving myself. I've got no beer. I can't have a drink, so I've got to pick Jackie up later. So I'm quite safe on here at the minute. Puppers. These are all out for the count. This lot. We've just had the meatballs. Dogs are spoilt rotten, man. So, Tramtown, eh? What's that all about? Looks like it's gone. Happy days be nice. No, what are you making me out to be? Come on, Stuart. You know I'm always good. Well behaved. I was gonna try and make myself comfortable, but these dogs, they won't let me get. Look, there's just loads of them. They're all over the place. Look. Can I have a bit of space, you lot? Wait. Can't even sit back. Thank you for showing us Stanley Park. Memories came flooding my ears. That was amazing, that. I'm going to have to do more videos like that, just wandering around the town aimlessly, I think, in different places, or people can send me in different directions, I was thinking, and then I'll just see if anything jogs me memory. Stuff like that, I don't know, we'll see. Just thinking about doing something different that nobody else is doing. I know everyone walks around the town, but nobody goes where people are asking them to go, do they? They just take it upon themselves. Try and catch me out. Might have walking around places going, don't remember anything here. Who knows? So, Tramtown, that's bad news, isn't it? What's that all about? They've shut it down temporarily. I've heard that word before with this council. Temporarily means we'll shut it down and I hope you forget. That's what that means. So it's going to be up to the general public to not let them forget. Good evening, Mike. Good evening, Sue So yeah, the main reason I'm on here tonight is because I was on a chat group before and I couldn't be arsed typing anymore. This is easier, this. So Higgitt's on his way back soon as well. We've got him coming back to bloody Blackpool, haven't we? The Higster. I think he comes back on Tuesday. I think he arrives on Tuesday. So he's basically said, I watched a video of his, I don't know if it was the last one, I tried to watch one of his videos. He said it'll be a couple of days jet lag when he gets back, so he won't be doing anything. So that's up to me to make sure that we wake him up. That's the one, isn't it? Can't let him have jet lag on his own. How many you had? I haven't had any. I can't have a drink tonight at the minute. Well, not at this moment in time. I've got to go and pick Jackie up soon. Well, when she rings me. She's gone down to Lindsay's for a girly night, watching movies. Took Maisie with her. So I'm stuck here. I've got Tyler in the other room and 7 dogs here. The other one's gone with her. So Chanel's gone with Jackie, and I'm left with the rest. I know. Left for your kids, aren't I, Hooch? The fact that they allowed it into this state is a disgrace, and the fact they continue to tell lies. Sure, council is supposed to be a voice for the people. This council has never been a voice for anybody, only themselves. Oh God. Good evening, Eugene. Yeah, it's not. I'll be shocked if it reopens. I'll be honest with you. Their track record, like I said, does hope that people forget. Time's a great healer and all that crap. Before you know it, they'll be bulldozing it and building more of them Balamory houses, which will last about 15 years the way I've seen them being built. So what's the story in Balamory, wouldn't you like to know? So I wasn't planning this. I've got camera gear all over the floor here now. I'm going to set this up. So, anybody else enjoyed the Stanley Park video? Anybody else want me to do more videos like that? Let me know, drop me a line. Oh, you got it back on. How's the other engine? Stuart's boat was turned upside down in the gales. I'd like to see the model village. Right. Model village. So the model village, it's crap, isn't it? I'll go and do it. I'll go and have a look. Last time I went, I was very bored though. I don't even know if it's open in the winter. I'll have to find out. But obviously, I'm only here for another 9 days. I'm out. Iggy thinks I'm here for a fortnight. I spoke to him today. No, I'm here for 2 weeks. We'll get this sorted out and that sorted out. I says, you're in for a shot, mate. I said, I'm gone. Pete, can you zoom and take Chris with you? No. No. Certainly not. Don't want to take Chris anywhere. Just bored stiff now. This winter's really getting to me now. It's really boring. It's like bleeding Groundhog Day every day. Oi! Mr. Tim Whistle, how you doing, Dino? Wait. He's been a very lucky boy. Who's been a lucky boy? I've got it drying out just now, all in one piece. You're lucky. You're lucky. Bloody hell. You're gonna have to put it on a trailer or something like that boat. Get it out the water in the winter. I'm not using it. I don't use this gimbal much. I've got a white dot on my screen and I don't know what it is, and I keep looking at it and then I want to press it, but I don't in case it goes off. I bet it. Let's see. Okay. It brings up the. Oh, it brings up the chat. That's what it does. It's just right. How are the shutters doing? Happy days. They're still there, I think. Starting the bintang. Just staring at my bintang in the fridge. Ah! What? Can you not send it down the line? He's got bintang for me. What a man. What a man. Coming out in October with the rest of them. I'm going to get a tow bar and trailer organised this year. Okay. Chris's yellow van turned it upside down. Yeah. So Chris's yellow van was a skip on wheels, wasn't it? It's one of you. One of these dogs just farted. I'll get the aftermath in a minute, won't I? Right. Yeah, so Chris is coming back to the UK Tuesday. He'll obviously be absolutely knackered Tuesday night. So I think Tuesday evening, go knocking on his door. Asking if I can borrow a spanner or something. Well, he's back in Vegas now, isn't he, I believe? So he said. I've not seen any. Do you know what? I've not watched many of his videos at all. I've looked at like the first 30 seconds of him, but I've not made it. I've made it through a full one yet. Decided not bringing any gifts this time. I'm gifting off the best gift ever. What? Asking for a size 0 spanner. I'll tell you what, I'd love you to do the difference at the sand dunes. I remember taking kids having fun sliding down sand, etc. Now you would get your ass ripped off. Do you know what? It's only around the corner from me, the Sandhills. Very, very close. Yeah. And I've not walked on there for... This is bad. I've not been on them sandals for about 30 years. I was just trying to think then how long it is since I've been on the sandals. It's about 30 years. 30 years sandals. I've not been up the tower in 40 years. The 35 was a park, but I've done that now. Winter Gardens. I don't think I've walked in the Winter Gardens in the last 30 years. Do you have to keep reminding us he's coming back? Yeah, but it's like a recurring nightmare in my head. I can't get it out of my head. The thought of it. I was doing okay. I was doing fine, and he rang me up today. I was like, oh my god, that's it. The reality kicked in. He's coming back. Yes, he's phoned up. He's like talking about the Brian House thing. They've been in touch. No, they haven't. So I said, look, I was like, that's all he was worried about was bloody Brian House. He didn't care about anything else. So I'm going to see what I can do in between, but when he gets back and that me going, which is only going to be about 5 days, I think. And if we can't get anything moving, I'll have to leave it in his and Steve's capable hands to sort out. Probably just end up giving them the money. I don't know what they're going to do. I don't want it hanging on any longer, moving into another year. So we're going to have to sort something out. But it just shows you we can't just do what we want to do. What we should do is just, instead of collecting for Brian House, or we should just collect, and then at the season we should say, right, where's it going? That'd be a good idea. I'm happy he's coming back now. No America to moderate. America's so boring. It's each to their own, isn't it? I mean, I couldn't bear the thought of walking around graveyards and derelict buildings on my holiday. Sorry, but then again, Chris couldn't bear the thought of hanging around in bars on his holiday, where I love it. Seats to their own. Collected a Bintang fund and get totally right. I'd end up doing jail then, wouldn't I remember a guy that used to work for us many years ago. He left our place and went to work for taxis, and they were collecting for a charity. I can't remember what charity it was. He'd done it all in himself at Christmas. The charity never got it. He ended up getting, I think he got about 5 years jail. Collect for the Bintang fund. Is that telling me there's more messages? I keep getting these little things on my screen. Not quite. Save Tramtown. How do you do that? How do you do that? It's them words where they say temporarily or until further notice. I've seen that so many times with this council. Nothing happens, and then it just falls apart. Because they're not going to come out and say, "Oh, that's it, gone." Saying that Paul Galley's got his head screwed on. He might be able to pull a few ropes, but I've not seen Steve. It's probably Paul Galley that's been in touch with Steve. I wouldn't shock me, but I've not seen Steve since he's been away all week. What have I got? Can't wait for the bingo to come back.
I'll go watch upstairs.
Alright, have you turned it off in there?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Do us a favour.
What?
Just switch that kettle on a minute.
Yeah. The new one?
Yeah. Oh my god. The new kettle. That's a belter. They've been nasty with Paul because he pulled the rug from under their feet. Yeah, they are dirty councils. The kettle. I've got to tell you about the kettle. Hey?
It's on.
It's on.
You live?
Lindsay bought a kettle, yeah. Lindsay bought a kettle and it didn't match her kitchen. So she gave the kettle to us for whatever reason, and Jackie liked it. This kettle, you can connect it. It's a smart kettle. So you can connect it up to Google and all that crap, and you can switch it on from your mobile phone while you're elsewhere. So cut long story short, I didn't set it up for them. I let Lindsay and Jackie try and set it up. Unknown to them, I hid a camera. It's going to take me a while to bleep it. It's going to take me, but I will be putting it up at some point. Lindsay was on the portal, Jackie was in the back lounge, and this kettle was doing the reading because they couldn't get anything working on the phones, and the air was blue. Why would you put a kettle? Why do you buy a kettle knowing it didn't match the kitchen? I know, well, it's women, innit? I don't know. I don't get it. Anyway, we've got the bloody thing, and you think my language is bad? Wow. These two, one on the portal, one in the room, every other word, and I kept walking in and geeing them up because they didn't know I'd left the camera running. No, I've got to go into that and suss it out, or I might just put it on over 18s, just for the hell of it. Yeah, as long as it boils water. Pink kettle. Yeah, this kettle, I think you can tell Google to bloody boil a kettle. Anyway, I haven't got Google. I used to have one. It did me head in. But I'm a bit disappointed, Brennan. You would have thought they would have come back to you with a list. To be honest, I think they only want the cash. Yeah, well, that's the bitter taste we're all getting actually at this end. But there you go. The other possibility is there might be some post at the arcade, but I don't know because I haven't seen anybody upstairs. They've got a reception in the flats upstairs. I don't have a post box at the arcade, so it goes into the flats. And until I see somebody in the reception up there, I can't get at any post that's there. So I haven't seen any post for a couple of months, to be fair. So if well, I could be slating them for no reason. It could be down to letters being here, but. And it's a big but. They've got my phone number. They've got my email address. You know what I mean? And they was in contact with us last year on several occasions. So it's no excuse really. They can contact us, even if it's not by mail. That's why I always say charity begins at home. At least you know where it's going. Well, yeah. That's turned out to be a bit of a shocker, to be honest. Then you got the case of all three of us going disappearing at different times throughout the winter, so that doesn't help. I mean, we can't all get together as one. We could do it on there. We could try and raise money for Stuart's boat. And for all the people who donated, the video of you free shopping for them would have been magic. Yeah, well, it's not over yet. It's not over because as soon as Chris gets back, we could get the ball rolling. Steve's back in town now. I noticed he's got a video up today on the tram town, so he's obviously back. I didn't know he was back. So Steve's back. Chris is back in 2 days. So there is time. There is time, but we need to fly up there and have a dig, basically. Raise money for my bungalow fund. Where's that? Okay. I did Lego on the bingo last year, and it was quite popular. So I'll see if I can find you a Lego bungalow, Claire, and I'll put it on the prizes, and you can play for it. Coco. I was going to say I thought you already had a smart coffee maker, but then I remembered it was Jackie you married. Yeah, true. Start singing row, row, row your boat, Stuart. Row, row, row your boat, Stuart. Gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. I'll have to start calling, everyone start calling him Captain Pugwash. The money for Chris to bring back the bacon roll. He'll never do bacon. Yeah, it's the reason he'll never do bacon. I'll tell you exactly, because he's too tight to put another appliance in, and bacon messes the griddle up somewhat chronic with the salt water that comes out of it. That's the real reason. He won't admit to it, but that's the real reason. It makes a right mess of the griddle. How's little Kiki? Where's Kiki? What's the point? Where's Kiki? Oh, she's behind me. She's like behind me. Hello, Kiki. Say hello. Kiki's fine, aren't you, Kiki? Eh? There you go. There's Kiki. I bet she's knackered, aren't you? Are you knackered? You tired? And she's not up to much tonight. They've just all been fed, so they're all happy. They're all, well, they all look happy except for Holly. Holly! Well, she's knackered as well. Better than Gogglebox. Captain Pugwash. Stuart. Do you know, I just moved Kiki from behind me. Put her over there. I'm just going to lean back then. And she's come back. Where are you going? Lean back on the chair. Bugger. Right, kill, dude. Got it. That's it. I can't see the chat now. I'll put it on the telly. Bless her little... She hasn't got any socks. You got any socks, Kiki? Don't say that to Jackie. She'll go out and buy some. So...
Hey guys, what's going on? It's Jay, and today what I have for you is the...
Oh, you know. Oh, hello. Search. Wait on. I'm on. Successfully connected. I'm on. See? Turn the sound down then. Got no chat on there. Live chat. This is when the barking starts. Must be a military operation, feeding and grooming. For winter, but in the season. Yeah, in the season it's dodgy. But we just got a new groomer, which very close to us, but we didn't realise it was there. To be fair, and it's actually old friends of ours. So we've got it sus now, haven't we? Got it sus. Why have I got no chat on here? You don't exist on chat here, lot, for some reason. Oh, there it is. Mate, all I need a groomers when I come back to Blackpool. Mine's in Kensington, it's expensive. Are you actually coming back to Blackpool to live? We found Chris's video entertaining and interesting from America. Really? Yeah. I haven't, to be honest with you, I've not seen a lot of Chris's videos. Last year I did nothing but take the rip out of him, but this year I haven't been watching it, so I can't go. I saw a little bit of one today, and I only got about 3 minutes into it and give up. Kiki. I'm thinking of it, set up a 99p burger bar. Everyone moving to Blackpool, people end up moving to Bingo. I guess I'm moving my Bingo nowhere, it's staying put. Last time I moved it to there, I said that's the last time. That bingo's moved it within the building 4 times. It ain't moving no more. I'm done. I'm done with moving bingos. It's definitely not been my cup of tea. Even the lights of Vegas, I still prefer the lights atmosphere of Blackpool. Yeah, I know. I get that, but what I don't get is the lights of Blackpool. The Blackpool illuminations are a disgrace. To be fair, now they haven't moved with the times. It's really bad. Really bad. You know, things have been damaged and blown down over the years. They just haven't replaced anything. And I think I'm pretty sure actually that's shed where now they do where the tram town is. I'm pretty sure they used to keep some of the illuminations there. I don't know if where they've got to, where they do the illuminate, where they store them now. No idea. I'll even do a bacon roll. They did, yeah, they did store them there. I thought they did. Because there used to be a massive place alongside the football ground where they used to keep them. A huge illuminations depot, which is gone. Which is part of the well, it's that new housing estate now. It used to be down. Where, I'm trying to get my bearings now where it used to be. It used to be on Rigby Road. Opposite the gas club. On the corner there. Rigby Road opposite the gas club. No, it wasn't. It was further down. It's right where that new housing estate was. It was a massive sheds. How's the Ginger Ninja who hasn't uploaded on his channel? The guy who works on Central Pier. He's still working on Central Pier. I don't know why he's still got his channel. And ironically, he's hardly lost any subscribers either. It's still there. It's weird how he kept his subscribers. Bloody hell, if I stop putting videos up, my subscriber count starts going down. He hasn't put anything up for over a year. Alright, baby. Give me a second, guys. I'm just going to grab a coffee. Right, oh. Good night, June. Catch you later. alright, I've not been anywhere, bloody hell. God. Boom! I just got back from Blackpool. Have you? He reminds me of Jimmy Somerville. Wait a minute. Lost that now. He reminds me of Jimmy Somerville. I'd pay good money to see him do a Jimmy Somerville shuffle. I mean, had a good time, Lee. Looking forward to catching up in April. Why don't we all meet up and go for a tour around the graveyards of Blackpool? It seems to be the latest craze. Don't get me at it, Rob. I'll do a live from there. Other times have said she's treasured their transport history. Blackpool not doing is ridiculous. We'll have to see what happens. Rigby Road's where I used to see them taking the donkeys back to the stables when I used to catch a coach from Rigby Road. Rigby Road, so you caught a coach from Rigby Road, you probably caught it from... There used to be a little bus station on there called Turner's. Nothing to do with me. Nothing at all, but there was a Turner's coach park on there, I remember that, on Rigby Road. And opposite, that's where right, yeah, Turner's coach park on Rigby Road, dead opposite, there was a long white fence, that was where the illuminations department was. You just hit the nail on the head, actually, just reminding me, that it struck my memory. It was very close to the football ground. Right. I left Eden for the gambling, I stayed on Albert Road, it was very quiet. Yeah, it's dead. The town's deserted. You see how many people was in Stanley Park? And the charity shops, game parts. Don't forget that. Yeah, it's. I think it's quieter than ever in Blackpool this year. Trouble is, they've put everything up. The electric's gone up, the staff wages has gone up, the PIWE's gone up. People can't afford to open the doors unless they're guaranteed to be taking money. That is a massive, massive problem now. That's why all these pubs are closing down. Coliseum was amazing and so well run. That's where all the history and bus museum would be good. I mean, the Coliseum bus station. Oh my God, that was a right blast from the past for me. That's where it all started for me. With my working life started there with bagging trolley, taking people to the hotels. Then I used to work in a cafe on Liverham Road, in the back washing up. It was called the Merry Chef. I was only about 12 then. I looked at how much Coral Island pays out every year, they never close. Do you know what? They've had to go online, haven't they? Coral Island's gone online with the casino. I think that's the only thing that's keeping them together now. But do you remember Frenchies? Yeah, of course they do. Frenchies, one of my best mates used to work on the door there. Sadly, they just left us a couple of years ago. Frenchies was upstairs from, well, it ended up being the Tash, didn't it? My father's moustache. Frenchies. Just walking down, your feet would stick to the carpet. What's the thing you call the working? What's that thing you call a working life? I tell you what, this is the longest I've sat around doing nothing this winter, and it's driving me scatty now. It really is. I can't do this again. I'll have to find something to do. If I close next winter, I'm going to have to do something. So I'd like to keep the cafe open or something, anything other. But it's just nothing's feasible. Even if we work it ourselves, it's just not feasible. It's crazy because the electric costs, and there's just nobody down there. I've got a different chat going on the screen to what I've got on here, and it's doing me head in. Right, got it. Okay. Now I've got all chat. Should have. Have we not thought any more about doing deliveries? I think electric bikes might get around traffic. No, we're not that bothered about it. The delivery side. With the cafe is it's just a draw to get people in the arcade. It's not something we plan on doing delivery. I mean, it's more staff as well. It's just don't want to do it, and then you've got all the hassle of people giving you bad reviews and all that crap online. You're dealing with the lowest of the low and all when you start that. I know that for sure because I've got mates that are in it. It's not good. Shutter painting's a good pastime. Yeah, it is if it's warm. If you pop down the arcade tomorrow, I'll leave you some paint and some paintbrushes while I go away. You could always work with Higgett over at his place, tossing it. God, can you imagine? Oh my God. I'd rather share a cell with Peter Sutcliffe than work with Higgett. Right. Yeah, I've got something weird going on here. The phone's not moving through the text, but the TV is. You can always try and find another charity. There's loads out there, isn't there? There's loads of charities out there. It's a difficult one. I mean, it's not. The last few years has been easy. We've just gone up there, given them the money, and that was it, and that's the end of it. And then we start again. It's been a bit of a disaster this year. It's been an entire disaster this year. We've gone up there, given them half the money. They quickly took that, and then they weren't really interested in coming forward with anything else. You two working together would give Chris another heart attack. Psychiatric nurse who dealt with Peter Sutcliffe. Moving it into your place. No! Can you imagine that? Wow! Have I missed something? Why did he only get half the money and not the full amount? Where have you been, Rob? We've still got half the money. The viewers wanted us to give them half the money and then go shopping with the other half the money. Right? So we told Brian House to get back to us and let us know what they want. And they haven't got back to us, so we've still got half the money. But in the meantime, what's made it stretch out so long is the fact that Chris disappeared for 3 weeks, Steve's disappeared, I disappear next week, so it's ongoing. It's a disaster. I can't wait for a holiday. But on the other flip of the coin, I've just come up with an idea actually, because there's that period of time between Easter and Whit where none of us are open midweek. So we could actually do that. Do something. Have you heard from Jimmy Timber? No, I haven't. Why? I heard from Alan a couple of weeks ago, and he was with Jimmy at the time. So as far as I know, he's okay. Alan that plays bingo with him, Alan Haywood. So I was always a bit worried about Jimmy because that's his the bingo's his like go-to place to not be alone. Jimmy was in one of Chris's lives the other night. All right, that's good. Because like I said, it's easy to fall into a rut when you're living alone, when you're on your own, when the places you go to are not there anymore. Jimmy Timber, yeah, Jimmy Timber plays in the arcade a lot, plays on the bingo a lot, and donates a hell of a lot towards Brian House. Probably between him and Donkey, Big Donkey, they put a lot in. He was in retro slots not long ago also. Yeah, he tries to go in and nick the money that Chris puts in. Joining for what? Joining for what? Hello, Gary. I'm on the hard stuff tonight, by the way. I'm on the coffee. Hiring a scooter along the promenade. He only wants to shiver his timber. How dare he, me. I can't drive. That's, yeah, I've got one over there snoring, one at the side of me here snoring. You're hearing it, and I'm so used to it now. I just don't. It's become second nature. It's just in the back. It's just background noise to me now. But there's three of them that are pretty bad at it. That Hooch, no, that Hooch is actually Hooch is right next to me. Yeah, Hooch is with his girlfriend. Hooch and Kiki, they're laid together here. Totally inseparable, them two, Hooch and Kiki. We got them the same day from different litters, but from the same breeder, and they were born a day apart, and we couldn't take one without the other. They were playing together. And just that stuff, it just gives the two. That's how we got stuck with them two. So I wouldn't swap them for a world, especially Kiki. She's ace. Yeah. I can't drive a car. Anyone with half a brain can drive a scooter. Yeah, but at least not got half a brain. Hey, Donkey! Any new ideas for the bingo? Yes, yeah, we're closing it to all Scotsmen. Come and see. I've got a coffee. I'm on the coffee. Give anything a go once. Really? I've heard of your type. Saturday night drinking coffee, you really know how to party. I'll be having a drink later, mate. But at this moment in time, I'm waiting for Jackie to get back to me. She can't drive. She's another Lee Harvey. I've got to pick her up. Thought she had a bus pass. I'll tell her that. I heard a rumour that the new law came in that makes you have to say Heidi High campers at the beginning of every bingo session. You have to do it with a Welsh accent as well. Now you mentioned that dog snoring, I can hear it. Great at driving people up the wall. Jackie, okay. Oh, Jackie, yeah, Jackie's okay. Yeah, she's down at Lindsay. They're in Lindsay and Maisie are having a girly night watching movies. How do you honestly feel about Tramtown? I hope the building of it stays safe as being absolutely gutted. I think it should be restored and reopened, but I just don't trust this council. I've never have. To me, when they say it's been closed until further notice or whatever, that normally seals its fate to me. I've seen it happen so many times over the years. How can you trust a council that closed down a market for no reason when closed it down for 3 years and never used it and then brought it back? Oh my God, there's another one at it now. Liverpool 2, Newcastle 2-1. Do you remember Tutti Frutti ice cream? Yeah, of course I do. Tutti Frutti ice cream. Nobody does it anymore, does he? It used to have lumps of fruit in it, didn't it? No, nobody does it anymore. It's weird. That's right, jelly pieces. Yeah. Do you remember rum and raisin? I still do rum and raisin now. Ice cream. I've always got rum and raisin in. Lion's Maid, yeah, I remember it was Lion's Maid. I mentioned it in that video, didn't I? Lion's Maid, that's what the huts used to be in Stanley Park. Lion's Maid ice cream. Funny feet. What was the little tiny one that mini milks? I used to like them mini milks. Sarah doing little blocks of ice cream. Does anyone remember? I'll be shocked if anyone remembers this one. If anyone remember the little stall on the promenade outside, just to the side of Funland that used to be Greasy Joe's Burgers at night, but during the daytime it was Pablo's ice cream, and they did a 5p wafer. Anyone remember that? Nobody's remembering that. Mike doesn't remember Stuck in the Mud, the game you played as a kid. Do you remember it? No. Stuck in the Mud. I don't remember that. The big feast. Yeah, I remember the feast. That was a chocolate covered, chocolate and nuts and all that on it. Never heard of Tutti Frutti ice cream. Can the Can, that was a Can the Can, that was Susie Quattro, Can the Can, wasn't it? That was a tune from Susie Quattro. I enjoyed feast, saw them, see them now. Luton Town 1, Blackpool 0, oh dear. Who remembers what a pound coin looks like? Who remembers what a pound note looks like? I'll tell you a funny one about the pound note. The English pound note disappeared about 5 years before the Scottish pound note disappeared, if you remember rightly. So what I did in the arcade, because we used to put English pound notes on the pushers for you to win, on the coin pushers. So what I did, I kept getting Scottish pound notes getting sent down from Scotland, so I could used to put a paper clip on them and put them on top of the pushers, you know, roll them up, put a paper clip. And just get people coming back to us complaining because they thought they'd playing for a fiver because it didn't look like an English pound note. There's loads of people mistook them for fivers, so I just put loads of them on them because everyone thought the machines were taking more money because everyone thought they were fivers that were on them. It was a Scottish pound note. We did that for about 4 or 5 years, and then the Scots stopped the pound notes as well. Still carry on in your wallet. I've got an English one in somewhere. I don't know where it is. I've definitely got an English one. I'll tell you what else I've got. I've got 4 or 5 of the very first £5 notes that I've kept. Like within the first like 200 or 300, the serial numbers. Who remembers cash? It's a nightmare, isn't it? Jackie was in Morrison's the other day, and she bought something with cash, and they asked her if she was a drug dealer. Yeah, coins is a bad thing now. Oh my God, I'm dreading this year. Dreading it. I mean, last year, quite a large percentage of the bingo was card. The year previously there was very little, but last year, I don't know if you noticed on the videos, a lot of people were sitting on the back unit and paying by card. Rob, your wallet has moths. Well, I've been to 3 trade shows in the last 3 or 4 weeks, so quite a bit of new stuff coming in this year over the period of the year. Don't know what these dogs are going to be like when I disappear for 7 weeks. Pete, get a contactless machine like Silcox. Oh, you mean, boy, for coin? No point. Can't get a coin from the bank. The bank, I got refused coin from the bank last year 3 times. So what's the point? If I get a contactless machine, you're just going to get people coming in, getting changed for the stalls and everything, because the banks ain't bleeding service giving them. It's just no point. It's gonna. You buy a contactless machine, it gives out coin. Sometime in the very, very near future now, there's not going to be coin. So you just bought and buying a machine that's got no lifespan. All I'm doing now is every time a machine dies, I just scrap it and just replace it with a bingo seat or a bloody cafe table. I've given up with machines. Can you get more dog products? I've already done it. Lee, I've already done it. I've got quite a lot of doggy stuff coming in. Doggy, as in dogs, not dogging. Can you not get G1st to deliver coins to you? G4S, no. Who looks after them? You can get G4S, but it's the quantity that they want for the price that they want. It's just not worth it. I mean, this year I've got plenty, because at the end of every season, I always bank all my coins, and then just let them earn a little bit of interest over the winter. But this year, I've learnt a lesson. I've still got my coins, so I'm all right for the time being. Going to get snuggled up with hubby and have an early night to get ready for bed. Good night, Sarah. Who looks after them? What? Looks after the dogs? Was that someone saying that who looks after the dogs? You get more dog. If it's the dogs you're relating to, my son moves into the house while we're away. I won't move the dogs out of the house. I just give it. They're that used to the lifestyle. I just couldn't do it anywhere else. So. Maddie and Peter move in. Don't like leaving the house empty anyway. It's not something I like doing. Is young Peter back from Bali? No, Peter gets back the day before I go. The day he arrives, comes here, takes over the house, and I disappear the next day. And where's my phone gone? Oh. Phone's messing about. That's weird. Peter, I'll see Peter for about 12 hours. Then I won't see him for 7 weeks. So if I come, you're okay, would you prefer cash? We always prefer cash. Cash is something that we find hard to get from the banks now. So if you can imagine, if we got coins, any coins we get coming in the arcade, we don't bank any of that, because it just disappears. It's so hard to get coins from the bank. Because many years ago, we used to bank coins at the end of every year. But now, because that was because people used to walk in with coins in their pockets, and they play, even if they were coming in just for the cafe, they'd still play the machines with what they've got in the pockets. Now they're not walking in with any coins in the pockets, so you don't gain on coins. Pity you can't do that with Higgett. I mean, we got a letter through this. Hello. hello from Leyland. We got a letter through from our the card machine companies. They're putting the charges up on the card machines this year. So that means the price of everything, if they're doing it, every other company will be doing the same. So that means the price of everything in the country is going to go up again this year because the card machines, everyone's paying by card. And these people with the card machines, they're dictating now. When the cash is gone, they'll escalate that as high as they want. Nobody will do anything about it because there won't be any cash. There won't be an alternative. It's a dangerous place we're heading to as far as payments go. It's crazy. So I'm looking at it now. I've been chatting to my accountant about I'm trying to find a way of if we can discount for paying by cash across the business to deter people from paying by card because we're paying astronomical, crazy amounts of money for these bloody card machines. I'm paying rental on card machines now, and I'm shook. Right, I can't take out. I have to take out a 2-year contract, so I'm stuck with card machines that it's totally useless to me at this moment in time, and I'm paying rental on them. Work that one out. When we've got what? I've got one on the bingo, one in the ice cream machine, 2 in the cafe. So it's 4 card machines all on rental, and we don't even use them for 4 months, 5 months. We start to pay bloody rental on them. I've walked out of shops and cafes when they refused to take cash. I did it with Starbucks. I drove up to Starbucks last year, ordered a coffee, and put it on the counter. Give them the money. I said, sorry sir, we don't accept cash. Just keep your coffee. Saying I don't have a card, so. But I get it. It's easy. It is easier for businesses to take card. It's like, I mean, the discrepancies. There isn't going to be any, is there? There's not. Cashing up must be so easy. If someone's got 20 tills in a business and they don't have to cash them up anymore, how much easier is that for them at the end of the night? I'm old, I've never been so popular, I always pay cash. Yeah. I always pay cash. I try not to pay card anywhere, and I'll tell you what, something else I do. £2 coins. Everyone banks. I mean, I'll have in my pocket now. There you go. Got about 20 quid of £2 coins. £2 coins I take in the arcade now. I don't bank them. I used to bank them. I just use them throughout the winter now. Cash is king. It certainly is. I don't understand how people don't realise what the card's actually doing. Because, like I say, it's only been 2 years and they've escalated the payments already. So, you think about it, all the businesses out there that's taking card, they're not going to take on board that charge. They're just going to pass that charge on to the customer. So the customer's going to pay. So it means that everything will go up again. And they'll continue doing that year on year. The more card machines that are out there, the more times they'll put it up. I miss watching your videos. Which ones? I put one up last night. Have you done Brian? No, I've not done Brian House yet. Sorry. That should be coming in the next week, hopefully. I'm just waiting for Chris to come back on Tuesday. Well, Wednesday I'll probably see him. Cards tell people what you're spending your money on. Yeah, that's the other thing, isn't it? It's all about data. Everything's all about data now. So people buy data. It's a minefield out there, isn't it? I mean, you have things targeted at you, adverts targeted at you on Facebook, and what people don't realise, How long has Tesco Club Card been out? It's a free thing, isn't it? It's a Morrison's card, and all it's doing is collecting data, and they sell the data. They're not giving you something for nothing. So then the advertising companies know what adverts to throw at you because they know what you purchase on a weekly basis and whatnot. It's all about data. Jackie's great, thanks. And then you've got the bloody. I've turned mine off. That Google. I don't use it anymore. Google Home thing. Christ Almighty, used to talk about something in the house, not asking Google anything, and next thing you go onto Facebook and you get hammered with adverts for what you've just been talking about. You're like, what the hell's going on here? They're listening to me here. Always go to the free one at Home Bargains. Always try to avoid using my card in your place, but will not use a cash machine at that charges. Then why should you pay for your own money? Banks are just getting away with it left, right, and centre, aren't you? When you think about it, they've got all the. What made me laugh was before they all started closing, you had all the cashiers pushing the card, and I've, many times I said to him, I says, "You'll be out of a job next year the way you're going. You just you're killing your own jobs here." I said, I can't believe what I'm seeing. And they just laughed at me. But now look at them now. How many banks are gone? Don't use Wi-Fi out. I don't trust them. The only time I use a card when you get down to that Wi-Fi thing is I have one account with Santander which I put in what money I need to spend on a day. I won't walk around with a card with loads of money on it. For that reason, because of the Wi-Fi, and that's the only card that's connected to my phone. So if anyone was to get into my account, they're going to get that card with 50 quid on it or something, or whatever I'll put in it for that day. That's the only time I use them. You never use any of those devices. They listen to you when they test the devices. I know, everything's listening. It's sort of Big Brother out there, isn't it now? Big Brother. You've seen these AI cameras on the roads that they're bringing out. Anyone seen that one? That's a cracker. They've got. I was watching it yesterday. They brought out these cameras that can see into your car to see if you're on a mobile phone or not wearing a seatbelt. Nothing to do with the police. It's all AI. It knows it's programmed to see what it's doing, and as soon as it sees you, as soon as it detects anyone without a seatbelt or using a mobile phone, it takes about 30, 40 photographs and sends it straight to the police. And they could do thousands of cars a minute. How much money is that going to raise? Eh? And did you see? And the other thing is if you've got somebody in your car that's not wearing a seatbelt, and you're not wearing it, it's 3 points on your license per seatbelt, right? So if you've got four people travelling in your car and all of you have not got a seatbelt on, you've got an instant ban. These cameras, and it's just around the corner. Keep your millions under your bed. I ain't got no millions, mate. I'm not a true believer on spend it. Why do you think I'm going away for 7 weeks? I don't want to be the richest man in the cemetery. There's loads of them. How do you book a holiday with cash? I don't. I put my holiday on my credit card. I pay my credit card with cash. Always book a holiday with credit card because you're insured. Straight away, your holiday's insured. If you pay it with cash, you're not insured. As long as you pay it up by the end of the month, it's cost you nothing and you got free insurance. Don't go to the Samurai Crystal soon video it. Oh dear. Yeah, I tend to use post offices now. Tramtown close. Yeah, I've seen that. We were talking about it earlier on this live. Disgusting, really, but what can you do? I'm hoping it's just to do with structural. I know I was in there obviously a few weeks ago with Steve and Chris, and there was a lot of leaks coming in from the ceiling. I'll be honest with you, they had buckets out on the floor here, there, and everywhere. So um, I'm hoping it's structural and it'll get sorted. But they're talking millions. How can you talk millions? What? So many records this year. Spend 1k a record. You're about to spend a grand on a record in a couple of weeks. Wow. Hey old hooch. Hey old pal. When do I open? I'll be open. What date will I open? I'll tell you what date I'll open. End of March, I think. I'm trying to remember what date I come back now. Let's have a look. 25th of March return to 26th. So it'll probably be 27th of March. 27th of March, something like that. 27th, 28th. Spent about 6k this year on records because it makes me better money than saving. Yeah, I can believe that. So you obviously you buy and sell them, do you? You must do for you to say that. Have you seen the MOT law changes? No more 7 days to fix your car. It's off your road as of then. What? Oh right. Can't leave the garage. I've never seen that, but I don't believe that. You shouldn't have said the date now. You just advertise when you open. You said you don't do that. I haven't advertised when I'm open. I've said roughly. I always like to get open. Easter's early this year. It's not that early. I always like to get open a couple of days before Easter just to make sure everything's working right. Peter will be down there every day from the day he gets back, from the day after he gets back, getting the place ready for Easter anyway. That's what he normally does. So I think he'll be down there for 7 weeks, pottering about, getting everything in tip top. Chris has already offered to give him a helping hand as well, so hey ho. It's alright, isn't it? I don't have to do nothing, just bugger off. Not selling it away for them, I appreciate it. So, I'll be in Blackpool on the 27th of March, so we'll be the first one through the door. What date did I just say then? 26? Yeah, probably is 27th. 15 games of bingo for a fiver, that's 5 games free. Me go corner to corner. 15 games for a fiver, it's staying that way, it's still staying at 50p a game as well. If anything I could take on as assets and home against him. Yeah. When are you painting the shutters? I don't know. it's not just the shutters that need painting. The whole front needs painting. Now the sign and everything. Sign's looking a bit tatty, so decided I'm gonna do the sign all black with the white lettering and clean all the lights up. So there's no rush. We used to rush for get everything ready for Easter. There's carry bags you're using. There's plenty of places close. Yeah, there isn't there. I'll bring you Bintang up when you come back. Cheers, mate. Yeah, there's no rush for Easter anymore because Easter's just a flash in the pan, and then as you know, it's after Easter, Monday to Friday every week's double dead. We actually close most of them weeks from Monday to Friday, so there's loads of time there to get things done. In decent weather, why be out there in the freezing cold bloody painting when it could be there in a little bit of April sunshine? You know, in spring of the year, could be out there painting when there's no bugger here. Because there's certainly nobody in this town Monday to Friday between Easter and Springbank. It just doesn't happen anymore. Has anyone been affected with the virus? Has anyone been affected with the virus from India? No. It's in Malaysia, isn't it? Yeah, you're right. It's from India, Malaysia, and the Philippines. I've been watching it. I think they're just trying to frighten us again. I'll tell you what, there'll be no lockdown. Lockdown won't happen again. Nobody's going to fall for that crap. Has Chris fixed the big pulley yet? What, the handle? No, it won't. I can't have done because it's still in my workshop. Rob's just typed what I was thinking. Oh dear. I've lost my chat on this. Oh dear. Weird. The more Chris asks for it to fix long it'll take, so far it's around 2033. It's got to go green. It's 2030 climate levy. How's the new tripod going? New tripod? Which tripod? I've got. Oh, you mean the dongle? The what do you call it? It's here anyway. That's what I'm using now. Look. Yeah, I've got used to it now. I've got sussed. I've had it out a couple of times. Been playing with it. I've not actually gone out filming with it yet. The gimbal, that's it. I've not. I've been getting used to it because I'm gonna basically. This phone that I've got on it now it's an old phone. This is going to be the setup I'm going to use when I'm away. When I go away, I'm going to do lives abroad, everywhere. That's had a bit of a laugh. Is Chris shower wall still standing? Do you know what? I don't know how it could be, but it might be. I don't know. Yeah, the one I'm using now it's the Osmo 8. Bloody good, but it took a little bit of getting used to it first. It's weird. But now I've got the hang of it now. So I'll definitely be taking that. It's definitely going on holiday with me, and we're definitely going to be doing lives. I mean, doing a couple of lives last time, but this time I'm going to get a 5G SIM card as soon as we land and do lives all over the place. Hi Pete, how are you doing? I bet you're glad you're going to Bali and not Indonesia. There, the worst rain in history. Have you been watching the weather on YouTube live? It's been really bad. Only gets you wet. All right, Alan, how's Jimmy? Have you seen much of him? Swimming pools, are there any public pools in Blackpool that doesn't have a 1 hour time limit? There's one on St Anne's Road, isn't there, where Palatine School used to be, South Shore Academy they call it now. There's a sports centre there with a swimming pool in it, it's council run. But there used to be loads of swimming pools, but now not so many. Do you only get an hour in the sandcastle? That's terrible. Yes, Claire, it's called the Sea. Yeah, there's one at the Sea, yeah. Go in the Sea, Claire. That's good. You go there. It's unique, the Sea. You don't have to come out to have a pee. Yeah, I'm not taking my goods around with me on holiday. I'm just taking the small one because Vietnam. We're going to Vietnam, and they're talking about changing the laws on drones. So if they take it off me, I don't want to risk losing it. So I'm just taking my little Neo with me this time. Unfortunately, don't want to risk it because that drone, that Mini 4, was about $1,000 worth. I'm not risking that. Just taking the little one. Well, that's why I'm taking the gimbal. That's why I got the gimbal. I thought stuff it. I'll go more into the lives this time. Then I'm not. Well, see what happened last year. In a nutshell, I'm still putting up videos from Bali from last year. I'd rather do the lives and then it's just done. I haven't got the time to do the editing. That's what's happened now. I spoke to Jimmy on the phone. He said he's coming down this Tuesday to go for a little drinking. It's my birthday. He told me he can't wait till the bingo gets open again. He's getting bored. Yeah, I thought that. So he's coming down this Tuesday to go for a little drink. Where are you going for a drink? Let me know where you're going for a drink. If I can escape, I will do. Did they do any trips, tours up the volcano? Yeah, they do trips, but it's hiking and that's no holiday, is it? Hiking up volcanoes. I mean, I'd like to do it, but I'm not bloody. How's your ear infection gone? I've not had a problem with it since the arcade, since we closed the arcade. I'm really concerned about going in the water though, but I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and see. Did he do any? Good evening, City Sounds, Mr. City Sounds. Wonder if Pete will be teetotal. Not a chance. So the first day with no car keys. Oh no, not a chance, mate. Not a chance. First live will be from the airport bar, Manchester Airport Bar. Sorry. Really looking forward to it this time though, because I'm looking forward to doing the walks on the beach in the morning to catch you guys. Let's see, I'm gonna have to be up about 5 or 6 in the morning, and I quite like them 5 or 6 in the morning walks when I'm away, because there's no bugger on the beach. It's great. So if I do 5 or 6 morning walks, it's 10 o'clock at night here. On the channel called off RTV, it's the volcano of Fuego. Don't know. The volcano in Bali, the main one, the one that they do the tours on, is called what's it called? Agung. Teach Maddie Schumacher a few more swear words. I was having a laugh with him the other day because he's been running Peter around. I've had him on Messenger Live a few times. You missed the first part of the message. Did I? Oh, where is it? Bloody hell, can't find it. I've been watching a volcano in Guatemala. It erupts frequently. Night displays are the best. Yeah, I wouldn't like to be on one that's erupting. Stuff that. Guatemala, where's Guatemala? That's a point. I've heard of it, but I don't know where it is. There's loads of volcanoes in Indonesia now, absolutely, hundreds, thousands of them. Call it the Ring of Fire, don't they, Indonesia? It's known for volcanoes and earthquakes. Mexico, right? Yeah, it sounds like Mexico, doesn't it? Mexico. I've only been to Mexico once, and that was stopped there on a cruise ship. Wasn't keen on it. It was full of Mexicans. Looking forward to Vietnam though. Really looking forward to going to Vietnam. Because I've been to the north of Vietnam before, a place called Hanoi. It used to be the capital. And it was freezing and it put me right off it. I only had 3 days there and disappeared. So this time I'm going to central place called Da Nang, and it looks beautiful, and it's got a huge beach. It looks like bloody Miami. All the high-rise apartments, all the high-rise hotels on the beach. 7 weeks in Bali must mean 6 crates of Bintang. Not doing 7 weeks in Bali. I'm only actually doing 5 weeks. 5 weeks in Bali. I'm not really doing I'm not doing much in the north where I normally go, because we've got Demi and Connor, and who else is going? Oh, Kieran. Demi, Connor and Kieran. They're there for the first couple of weeks. So we're spending the first 2 weeks with them down south. Then Kieran goes back, and I'm taking Demi and Connor up to Lavina for a week. Then they're flying home, so I've got to take them back to the airport. So I've made sure that I fly to Vietnam on the same day that they leave to come back to the UK. So I make sure they get to the airport safely and away. And then as soon as we get them on the plane, we go to Vietnam for 2 weeks. And our 1 month's gone already. It's mental, isn't it? Absolutely mental. 1 month gone and Labour are still in power. What's that all about? Nightmare. I'd like to see what Iggy's going to be talking about when he gets back. Half the bloody Tories have jumped ship to reform now. I'm having second thoughts about reform. I joined Reform thinking it was going to be different, and I'm having real itchy feet about Reform now. That lot in there. But I think the Conservative Party is going to be gone, isn't it? I think they're finished. I think you're going to a hotel that rains at the back and sunny at the front. I'm going to the hotel that I was in 2 years ago, was it? 2 years ago. Not going back to the same one in Lavina I was in last year. I'm going. I would love to trip to go to Vietnam if I had the money. I'd consider moving to Vietnam. Vietnam, from what I'm seeing of Vietnam, it's gorgeous. This place, Da Nang. So, but like I say, I'm going to take you with me. I'm going to be doing lives everywhere in Vietnam. There's so much to see. So I'm really looking forward to that. Look, a guy called I know. I've been watching Rupert Lowe. I know him. If anyone's making sense calling out the bullshit, it's him. Yeah, Rupert Lowe. Well, Rupert Lowe's the one. He used to be in Reform and they kicked him out. That's why I'm having itchy feet with Reform. He was an MP for Reform, one of the first MPs, and now is on his own. He's not with any party. He's still an MP for somewhere down south, somewhere East Anglia, somewhere Norfolk or somewhere like that. But probably with Hardwick, not sure. Have you seen who Liberal have joined forces with? Liberal? Don't tell me they've joined forces with the Tories. Mind you, if you say yeah, it's not going to shock me because they did a coalition government not long ago, did they? A few years back. Are you going to that restaurant that's in the big garden? What? The restaurant in the big garden. What have you been watching, Rob? Where's this? In Bali or in Vietnam? Yeah, I thought Rupert Lowe was their best MP as well. Kiki. Last year you went for food in Bali. It was just like a big garden with all statues. Where was that? Where was that? I can't remember. Anyway, Bali this time's going to be first hotel we stop in is in Kuta, right on the south, right on the beach as well. So that looks pretty good. It's got like a rooftop swimming pool, so with a bar. So if I could survive not ripping my arm open on a staircase there, I'd be right. Lots of little private booths with cushions. It's coming back to me. I remember where it was, but I remember the place, but I can't remember where. So many places. I'm not saying anybody don't eat ham. Jesus Christ. Toilet all filled with rocks. That was. Hello, Kevin. I think it was a dolphin statue in town, something. Bang, got you there. That was, yeah, I know where that was now. That was the place called Funky Place. I know that. The cushions on the beach all over the place, little booze. Well, but yeah, we'd definitely be going back in there anyway. The hotel we're going back to is the one, if you can remember the hotel where they had the elephant statues in there, and the panda and the band, all the statues of the animals and whatnot, on the beach in Lavina. I think it was 2 years ago now. What was it called? Anyway, we're going back there. We're going back to that one. And now I'm looking at a different one for when I come back from Vietnam. But I need to go and speak to him before. I made a right cock up because I'm landing back in Bali the day before what they call Niepi, which is a silent day where the whole island shuts down for 24 hours. I've got to somehow get to Lavina and get it booked in a hotel before midnight, which sounds like it's doable, but every town and every village in Bali is having processions through the streets. It's a massive ceremony. It could take hours. Maddie Bullshit reckons he could do it. We'll see. He booked a couple of days in that special place Maddie took you in the last video. Last video put up, you said you were going to. You booked a couple of days, that's right. Maddie took you in. No, I haven't booked anything in there yet. I've got another video to put up of that, which I've just about finished, of the rooms and that, and then I'm going to contact the hotel and say, I've been promoting your hotel online, what sort of a deal can you do for me? Because that is bloody expensive. That's what I'm going to try and do. That crazy money that per night. I've looked at it online, it's ridiculous. But once they see the video, I'm promoting it online, I might be able to get a deal out of them. That through that grove, I only showed a portion of that. That went on for about 15 minutes. Mental. See, stuff like that this year, I'll be able to live it. You know what I mean? Because I'll have the 5G network up there this year. You was the guy that done the singer. You was the guy that done the singer. You was the guy that done the singer. Can't make out what that is. My friend, my friend singer? What are we talking about? You've got to be talking about Eric. Eric, the guy with the unbelievable voice. I would imagine. Hopefully, I'm going to meet up with him this year. That's amazing. They can give you private access to a pool and plenty of bin tank. Listen. The hotel that I'm going, the other hotel, the one I'm going back to, with all the animal statues and that. As soon as I get there, I'm going to be saying, "There's the hotel. I've had so many views of it. You know I've got it online. What sort of a deal are you doing for me?" And if they say they can't do a deal, so I'm taking the video down. I'll get a deal. You can't you get somebody to chop your motorbike off at the airport? Are you serious? Motorbike from the airport, it's about 4 hours. No way. Can you imagine Jackie on the back of a motorbike? I'd do it on my own, but not with the suitcases. It wouldn't bother me, as long as it didn't rain. You comfy there, Coco? Are you comfy? Yeah. 10:15. How long have we been on for? Sorry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just saying. How long have we been on for? 1 3/4 hours. Wonder what time she's going to ring me now. Good job I didn't have a drink, innit? I need to train a dog how to make coffee. There's enough of them, isn't there? Do you need a local licence for your moment in Bali? Is that for the bike? For the bike, is that local? Is that local licence for you? It's probably a bike, probably a moped. No, I don't need a local licence. All I need is taxi. There's tax and insurance on it. Obviously, I haven't got it, but how I've got around it, the bike's not in my name. I put it in Leon's name. So Leon's the owner of the bike, and I just use my international driving licence. I'm fine on it. It's the easy way of doing it. The insurance covers everybody. The insurance and the tax and insurance for the bike, by the way, over there, it works out at 37 quid a year. Pete, have you ever had a hot Yorkshire pudding with strawberry jam and ice cream? Hot Yorkshire pudding with strawberry jam and ice cream? Are you for real? No, I haven't. I'm not going to try it either. Yeah, so it costs me like 35 quid, say 35 quid a year to tax and insure it. And could I use it to make a living out of riding motorbikes? No. That's the only bad thing about Bali is you can't have a business, you can't operate a business. You can own a business, but you can't work it yourself. So you can have a bike and you could pay somebody to ride it for you, but you couldn't ride it yourself. Which is what we should do in this country, isn't it, to be fair? That's exactly how it should be. Why should you be able to go to somebody else's country and work? We're just a soft touch. It's crazy. I don't get how this government any government gets away with it in this country. You go live in another country, you should be able to sustain yourself by whatever means without working. So if you're working in another country, you're taking a job of somebody else, aren't you? And I totally agree with that. Even so, if I went to like when I had the bar, I couldn't work the bar. I had to employ Balinese staff for the bar, which is fine. And I couldn't even replace a light bulb. If I got seen doing that, I'd lose the license. Yorkshire pudding is basically pancake mix because it's been used as a savoury. It's been forgotten as a pudding. Okay. I agree. It's shocking that they want cheap foreign labour. Yeah, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be allowed. It shouldn't. Oh my God! I know so many people in Bali that have got businesses that are not allowed to. And it's got not allowed to do anything. Seriously, if I know a guy that's got stopped in his places a couple of years ago when he stopped over Christmas in. What was the name? I forget the name. There was a load of us there for Christmas anyway, all the family. We had like three big rooms, and he wasn't even allowed to lift a mop. He wasn't allowed to clean the place up. So he had his rooms that he had out to let. He wasn't allowed in there. He was allowed to own them with his ball and his wife, but he wasn't allowed to. He wasn't allowed to do anything. And there's people out there which would drop you in it as well with a photograph if they could. That's what he said. There's videos on YouTube. I had it. thought you'd be going back to that hotel that has everything pink. That was on the, oh my God, that was on the island, right? To get this one, you know, remember on that fast boat to the island? So I told our Peter to go, I said, you want to get yourself over there, it's amazing. So they went over, they hit bad weather on the boat on the way back. Peter thought he was going to die. Madison was screaming her head off. I'm getting my fault. We had a great time. They had a holiday, they had a journey from hell on the boat. There's videos on YouTube I had it the other night on the Pink Hotel. That Pink Hotel was alright, to be fair. Well, most of the delivery riders near me are riding on pavement and they all look fresh off the dinghy. Yeah, they will be, won't they? Since riding on the pavement, they do that all over the bloody world, don't they? And they won't think anything different of it. I mean, that place in Vietnam I've been looking at, where I'm going to, well, you'll see it when I'm there. They all park on the pavement. You have to, pavements that for walking on, you can't walk on them, you have to walk on the road. It's all over the place, and I mean, it's not just here and there, it's all over. How many pairs of flip-flops you taken this? The flip-flop hunt. I don't even know if I brought them flip-flops back with me this year. Can't remember. What pavement I never saw any? No, the pavement in Da Nang where I'm going, this time in Vietnam. I've been watching a lot of videos on it and you can't walk down the pavement. Everyone parks on the pavements. I mean, anyone on a mobility scooter, no chance to finish. Not just happening. You wouldn't be going there, Claire. Not a chance. Make sure you take some heavy duty tape from your flip flops. I know. It happens to me every year, doesn't it? It was the flip flop that caused the bloody stitches. I know that time. Bell is the only place you'd ever need a holiday insurance. I know. Dale Street will lose a few customers this year. There's a big fine if you get caught parking on the pavement. The traffic ones are going to have a purge on it this year. Well, to be honest with you, Dale Street, I don't know how they got away with that. Because the parking on that pavement opposite Chris's, you can't get through with the mobility scooters. They're forced to go on the road, aren't they? Don't blame the flip-flops, it was nothing to do with all the bin tangies. What are you talking about, Rob? I can get some heavy duty super glue for your flip-flops, but can't guarantee it will get through customs. Hello, Linda. Can't believe these dogs have all just slept all the way through this live. Mugs! Mugsy! Wait. Come on. Come on. No, can't be bothered moving. Teddy, Ted. Come in here. You come in. You come on, you Ted. Come on, Ted. Come on. Come on then. Come in. Come on then. Let's go. Yeah. Hey mate. Hello pal. You alright? What's that? What's that camera thing there? What's that? What's that? What is it? What is it, Ted? What is it? Guys, right soft arse this one, aren't you? I've never known a dog so gentle. Never. Eh? Mogwai, what are you doing? Someone held Yoda today, and if he could have talked to that guy, he would have said 2 words, of which one was myself. This one's so soft, like you said. Can't believe it's the same dog that come back to me. Isn't it? Cracking dog, man. Absolute belter. Yeah. So all he wants to do is that. He just wants to snuggle into you all the time. Good boy. Oh, he definitely knows where his home is now, don't you, mate? Eh? Don't you, pal? Can you get any closer? Can you get any closer? Can you? Yeah, he's come on great now. It's when we first got him back, we had quite a few sleepless nights when he was dreaming, he was waking up crying and whatnot, but not had any of that for months now, touch wood. He's bounced back great. Hey, pal. Mugs. Jack, Jack. Jack, Jack. No, they ain't moving. I've got so look. Won't go down. Tennis. At the end of my street, there's a pit bull, and she gets on really well with Yoda. It's funny watching him stand under. Yeah. Our Lindsay's got an Aikita, and same with it. What's her name? Little one, Holly. Holly met her for the first time a couple of days ago, and Holly absolutely shit herself. But she's all right now. Now she's realised it's not going to hurt her. Look at this lot here. You're going to work this thing. How the hell do you work this? should be it. Oh, it's because it's locked onto my face, the bloody thing, that's why. Ah, shit. Right, okay. I was trying to flip it round, but it won't let me. And let's do that. Boom, there we go. That's Jack's and Mugs, the twins. Holly. That's Hooch and Kiki. They never ever separate, them two. Teddy's here. And there we go. Where are we now? Can't get it, guys. I can't get it. Coco. Comfy. So yeah, I think Coco's comfy. That's quite concerned. But wasn't working how I expected it to then. But never mind. Missed Higgett. No, no, I've not missed him. Honestly, seriously, I've not missed Higgett. Yeah, she loves her comfort, does Coco. Beautiful house. I tell you what, it's a bit of a mess at the minute with these dogs. I've got the blankets on top of the couch there. They're electric blankets, and they love the warmth. So I put it on low setting and just leave them on, and they just, that's why they won't move off it. You good girl. Come on, Jack. Is happy, smiling Jack working this? I think Jack's. Yeah, I think he's coming back. I think he's obviously still at college, but he's coming back. I think he's doing weekends and then the summer holidays again. Miss Higgett, that's the same as a missing pain in the tooth. I can't. It's been great without him. Reality will come back to me today when he phoned me up. I was like, oh my God, he's back. But he wasn't back. He's not back till Tuesday. I might try that idiot. The heated blanket's great, honestly. They're so cheap to run as long as you've got them on the very low setting, and that's all they want is the low setting. They just want that little bit of heat underneath them. I think it's just takes them back to when they were born, because when we had them under the stairs where we were born, we had a small one of those for Chanel to give birth on, and the pups were kept warm all the time, and so they're used to it. Take it, Jack's up in Jack's up in Carlisle. I have to say, Karen's funny, yeah. She's got a bit to put up with him, hasn't she? Let's be fair. Yeah, I like Karen, she's alright. Jackie likes her. She calls a spade, Karen. That's it, she's no airs and graces. She's lovely. Sorry, sorry. Bloody hell. Not giving me much space, are you, bugger? Each. Karen's Chris's wife. She told Higgett off for going McDonald's. Said you'd think with the amount of burgers you'd see you'd have something different. Yeah, you're right. I look at them and I go, oh my God. What a holiday. Who's they barking at the window? Who's there? Nobody. What are you barking at? Holly. Holly. Come here. Oh. There's a little pup. She's not so little anymore, are you? Little Holly. You're having a bad hair day. Who's that? Who's that? Coco's just seen a dog on the telly and it's Holly, obviously. She's gone flying for it. No, Cokie, what are you doing? Coco, is it? Coco she looks really confused. She's growling at the telly, and it's us that's on it. What's happening? Have you just realised that it's us? Have you? Come on. You silly bugger. Come here. Are you crazy? Are you silly? Are you silly? Gonna look at the telly. Oh, you're going on the telly now. Let's see what happens. Who's that? Who's that? Oh, you notice you now, do you? She's like what sussed it out here. She's looking at the phone and looking at the telly going, hold on, what's this? What's happening here? Right guys, I'm going to get off. I'm going to have a quick coffee and then I'm going to go down and pick her up. I'll try and get another video on tomorrow of sorts. I don't want to batter you too much with barley, but unfortunately I've got to get it off my computer. I need to free up some space on my hard drives. So I will be putting a few barley videos up from last year. But yeah, you just have to put up with it for now, because I don't want to delete them. Might as well put them on YouTube, then I can delete them. I've always got them then. So, catch you later, guys. Thanks for being with us on the live. It's been a bit boring this one, hasn't it? Because I haven't had the drink. Walking whilst I was away on a dirty weekend with a Mac Master. Yeah, I saw that. He doesn't let on, does he? It just happens. Okay guys, right, I'm off. Catch you later and catch you on the next one. There'll be loads of these lives coming up anyway, like I said, especially in Vietnam. There's loads to see there. Alright, catch you later. Ta-da.